So in this video, I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of the My Schedule feature. The My Schedule is intended for a technician that wants to see sort of his day, what he has going on. So maybe he's looking to see what's coming up tomorrow or next week or even next month if the settings permit it. So the management do have the ability to kind of set how far in the future you can see events, but you could also basically use it to go back in the past and see what I did last month or last week on a specific day. So with that, in order to jump into the settings the My Schedule section, the only thing you need to do is when you're on the dashboard, click on the green icon that says My Schedule. So if I click on that right now, it'll pop up very quickly what is it that I have to do today. So today is the 12th, it's a Sunday, so I only have one job remaining on this particular board at this particular point. And so I could click on view details and that'll take me into the full details of that job. If I click on the back button, then that'll just put me back to the specific calendar job. Now I can scroll, click on the little sort of that highlight section just underneath that job, and I could just kind of drag it down, and that will allow me to, see all of the calendar, and I could go backward or forward in time to be able to see what's going on. The dots indicates days that I actually have work or did work in the past. So for example, if I go back to the 5th, then I could click on that, and then basically on the 5th it'll show me exactly what was done on that specific day. So I click on the 5th, and here I can see this is the details of what I actually was supposed to be working on the 5th, or what I worked on the 5th. So with that, again, I can click into the details. Now it's very subtle, but if you look very closely, some of the colors, currently there's only green on the board, but the colors do change. For example, right up here, there's one that's a slightly sort of darker blue kind of color. And if there was one that's red, so basically that suggests that you're overworked. So the colors indicate how much work was assigned to you on that particular day. So if I go into the 29th, my list is probably a lot longer than if I went over to the 30th, which would be a slightly shorter day. By the way, if you just keep scrolling, it'll just keep going. It'll go back and forward also. So there at the 29th, and if I keep going back like this here, then it'll take me over to the 30th. So you can just keep going, scrolling back and forth like that. But this is sort of a quick overview of the My Schedule section. Again, the whole goal of the My Schedule is just to give you a quick glance on what's coming up in the future, or what you did in the past, just in the event that you wanted to kind of see, what work you did, or remember what you did on a specific day. So hopefully that's given you some sort of insight into the My Schedule. And with that, stay tuned for the next video. Thank you.